guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, welcome. My name is Sarah Jolene, and today I decided to do something that I haven't done yet on my channel, which I'm fairly new to begin with anyways, but I've decided to do a get ready with me video. And I've seen so many beauty gurus do this, so I decided, might as well give it a try. I've never done it before. So yeah, let's get right into me doing my makeup for my day off. Let go. Know how you like my new backdrop. I got a couple new ones and they're all furry and I love them so much. Oh. So I'm going to start off with my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Skin Booster. I got this in my Sephora Play Box and I've been using it like every single day, and it's really well made, like sample. Like it's a glass bottle with the applicator, and I just put a little bit goes a long way, so like one squirt can go all over my face.
And ignore my breakouts. I have had the worst, literally probably the worst breakouts of my like entire life. It's worse than like me going through puberty. Not even kidding.
I'm gonna use from my Sephora Play Box the Optical Illusion Complexion Primer with the Rose Hip and Argan Oil with Urban Decay. I'm honestly thinking about going and purchasing this because I absolutely adore it.
I just kind of squeeze on my face. I'm not fancy over here. I should be, but I'm not. I normally put it like in my T-zone. I don't really need it on my cheeks or anything. I always just put it here because my pores are huge in this area.
I really adore this makeup. I've been using it, but it's not in my shade. It's way too dark on me, but I usually use it because I love the formula, and then I mix in my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow because it's so white compared to my actual skin. So I usually mix it a little bit, and I put like 2 pumps of the Peach Perfect, and then I put like literally like 3 drops of this just to like even it out, and I just mix that in with my foundation when it wants to work. That's the one thing I don't like about these eyedropper things. Like, they're nice, but sometimes the product gets stuck and you're like, come on, please.
Way too much. That sucks. See, you know what I mean? Like, I could have done my mom's makeup with all this product. Ooh! I wish my lights would like work here. Can you pick up on my face, please? It's a little too bright up in this house. This is why I love your foundations often, ladies and gentlemen, because I use way too much.
Explain why I went down the YouTube road without like giving away my whole life story. Ever since I was younger, I kind of never really knew what I wanted to do whenever I got older. It was always like, oh, I want to do this, oh, I want to do that. Like, I never had like a set path, and I always was told like, oh, you should be a cosmetologist, oh, you should do an esthetician, oh, you should do this, oh, you should do that. The reason being is because my mom and my dad were both cosmetologists, and my dad was pretty, like, not well known, but he had his own shop in Palm Springs, and he used to like do people's hair, and my mom was a makeup artist for Lancome, and it just kind of morphed into this like, you need to do like a beauty path. And I've always been anti-beauty because I just didn't want to do what they did. I know that sounds really bad, but like, it's in the nicest way possible. It doesn't mean like I didn't love them or like loved what they did. I just didn't want to do what they did. That's why I haven't gotten a bachelor's degree, because I can't freaking talk. I want to pursue like a career of some sort, and like I've always wanted to help people, so I don't really know what I want to do. I've always loved the idea of nursing. I've always loved the idea of being a special needs teacher. That's always been one of my dreams. So it's been a struggle for me to kind of find my way. Plus, right out of high school, I needed to either start school or start working. Like, there was no other options for me. And well, I started working, not directly out of school, but whenever I realized that I couldn't pay my bills. Yeah, so I really wanted to start this YouTube because at my job I get a lot of questions of like, oh, how do you do your makeup? Or, oh, I really like that eyeshadow you're wearing. Or, oh, like, do you do makeup on the side? Or, I just had all these questions that I was like, why am I getting asked these questions? Like, maybe they really do like what they see, and maybe they would watch me on YouTube, or like I could make something out of it. And I read a lot of YouTubers say that they wish they would have gotten started with it sooner. And that's how I feel, because I've been getting these comments for many years now. Especially whenever I first started working there, I was really into like doing my hair these crazy ways. People were like, oh, how do you do that? Could you show me how you did that? Blah, blah, blah. And now, looking back, I'm like, man, if I would have just started 7 years ago, like, I wonder where I would have been. Like, I would have learned so much and like opened my mind to so many other options. And now I have responsibilities to like be at work more often, and like I take care of my mom, and then on top of that, I have a boyfriend and I'm going to school. So it's like I don't have as much time as I'd want to give to YouTube, but I'm trying, because I feel like maybe I just didn't see that like this is a really good outlet for me to get away and do my own thing and like have my own time, and it's fun. I really enjoy YouTube. Next, I usually kind of go a little backwards compared to some people. I put on my bronzer next. Put my bronzer on, and I'm using the Amazonian Clay Park Avenue Princess. It's the waterproof bronzer. I've gotten so many samples of these, and I always just go right here. Does anyone else have a problem with like lining up their bronzer? I don't know why, but I always feel like I can look in the mirror 1,000 times and be like, yep, that's perfect. And then I get out in public and I'm like, girl, how did you not see that those were totally different? Okay, also, another thing I want to talk about that's been bugging the crap out of me. My coworkers know it. I talked about it all night last night because I really am struggling with it right now. Like, struggling. What the heck is up with this word snatched? Because I hear it all over YouTube, and I want to know, like, am I allowed to use this, or is it just because you're like the beautifulest, most beautiful beauty guru that you're allowed to use? I'm using Pacifica, by the way. That you're allowed to use that word snatch. Like, how? Like, where do I get licensed to say that word? Because I feel like if I'm like, girl, look at my face, it is snatched, you'd be like, stop it right now. Like, why are you saying that? That is not allowed. This is so bright. Oh well. How do I get licensed to say that? Because I want to. Snatched. And then they also do, like, I heard this from Bobby Brown that plays on Stranger Things. Obsessed with that show, by the way. She said that the Kardashians do like ooh, krr, and I'm like, what the heck does that mean? And it's like if you're saying okay, but you say oh, krr, and I don't know if I would feel like everyone's like, don't do it, Sarah, stop. And I'm like, yeah, but the Kardashians do it. Why can't I do it? Well, first of all, I'm not a Kardashian. Second of all, they're a whole different breed of persons, or people. But I really want to say these words because they speak to me on like a cellular level. That, and like, what's the other one? Oh, I love, one of my favorite beauty gurus is Laura Lee, and she does and I love that. I don't know why, it just makes me so happy. By the way, I'm using Anastasia's and taupe for my eyebrows, which I need a mirror. Ugh. This lighting sucks today, guys. So sorry. I guess this is a really like legit get ready with me in my crappy lighting bedroom. And also I need to go get a new eyebrow brush because this is not getting it. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera to do my eyebrows. I feel like people are staring at me. Alright, eyebrows are donezo. If you've been wondering in any of my recent posts, I have a very sad story to inform you about. My beloved favorite small angled brush that I used on my eyebrows every single day for the last probably year, it lasted me forever, decided to commit brush suicide. I was doing my makeup in my bed window because that's the best lighting. Right now I'm sitting in front of my window on my bed. It's the best lighting in the house, and I put my mirror up there, and my bed is from IKEA, and it's the one that has the big drawers underneath, and there's a gap in the back, and I was doing my makeup, watching Stranger Things, kid you not, and I got super excited about what happened, and I went like this, and I dropped my my brush, and it decided to fling behind the bed. Today I'm going to be going for a more neutral toned look. I'm going to be seeing my boyfriend, and I think he appreciates me not going all crazy on him. So I'm going to be using, for my transition shade, I'm going to be using first let me find my brush here, my Moda Pro BMX 430 crease brush, and I'm going to be going in with my hand down Soiree Diaries Pure that I got my BoxyCharm a couple months ago, month before that, I don't know. I'm going to be using Gala. It's this pretty neutral tone for a transition shade in my crease. What is that?
Hot glue. Anybody that wears falsies knows the struggle with the glue. I wear falsies almost every single day. Well, almost, not every day. Oh.
I'm going to be going in with Splurge from the same palette with the same brush all over my lid, the top, just to darken it up just a little bit. Ta-da! I'm going with Warm Taupe from the Anastasia's Modern Resistance palette, and I'm going to go straight just in my crease only. I think I'm going to do a cut crease. Get my Vesanti, I think that's eyeshadow too, I don't know what it is, but it works really well for concealer and doing cut creases. Actually, I'm not going to use my concealer, I'm going to use my paint pot. I have my MAC paint pot and Painterly that everyone seems to go gusto about, and I've had this sucker for years, which not very good that I've had it for years, but don't tell nobody. Good as it's gonna get, folks. There we go. I'm gonna do a shimmer just because it usually works out pretty well whenever you have a cut crease, I think personally. I can do regular matte shades in my crease and be fine, but I like to do shimmery colors. But I don't know which color to do today. Ugh. Just throw it, why don't you, Sarah? Just throw it. Beyond Fresco from the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and then over it I'm going to put Vermeer. So I'm just going to put a little bit of the purple shade to give it just something to sit on. I mean, very lightly am I dabbing this on, just to give it the illusion of being a purplish gray. Pure Pro lashes that I use all the time, that I got in my BoxyCharm my first time around. Love, love, love these. I need to buy some more. I keep saying I'm going to, and I never do. I need to buy some more because these are super dramatic, and I've used them 1,001 times, but I always radiate back towards them. They're just so pretty. So I'm gonna put these on off camera, and then I will be right back to show you the finished look. So this is the final look. I just have to add my highlighter, which I wanted to save to show you guys how I apply my highlighter, which is like everyone else, but you know, hey, might as well make the video way longer. I'm going to be using my Huda Beauty, finally said it right for the first time ever, and Santorini. I just pat a little bit on there because this stuff is so powdery. I love it, but it's a little powdery. And then put it right there. This look was supposed to be for a date that I was going to be going on with my boyfriend, but he just canceled. So this is going to be for something else. Yeah. Ooh, child. Off the chisane. People still say that? Hope so. I sound like an idiot. This is what I would wear for a normal date day to the movies. Going out with my mama, probably. That's what I'm probably gonna do. I still need to put on some mascara under my bottom lashes, but that's all I gotta do. And that's how I get ready every day. It takes me forever. I'll probably ever be doing one of these videos again, maybe if I have more like things to talk about, but it's really awkward just doing my everyday makeup in front of you guys. Like if I'm doing a tutorial, that's one thing. But like, oh, this is what I use on a daily basis. But that's like what I use, and maybe you can get some ideas about like how I get my face to look like I do and cover all of this hot mess of pimples that I've been having going on lately. I'm donezo. I will see y'all next time. Stay snatched. I use that word. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ta-ta.